I used to think that I needed to completely plan things out to a T, to where I could know in my head exactly what's going on in even 10 years from now. Except the problem with that is that you have no idea what's going on in 10 years. You don't even know what's going to happen next month. And the reality of the situation is that when you plan things out, that means that you're not taking action. You're using the time that you could be actually making progress towards your goal and spend it towards planning out how you're going to make progress towards your goal. So instead of doing something, you're planning out how to do it. And the reality is that planning is what causes procrastination. I didn't know this. When I first started my workout journey, I thought I needed to have the best workout routine. I thought I needed to know everything, watch tons of YouTube videos. But the truth is that the moment I started, I made so much more progress than when I was watching YouTube videos for hours on end. And even here, 2 years later, I have the best physique I've ever had just because I just keep taking action. I don't really plan things out, and yet all I focus on is just doing. Same thing with my YouTube channel. I was planning out what kind of YouTube videos I would make, what my long-term goal was. Turns out like 6 months later, I pivoted anyway, and now I'm doing procrastination content. Could you imagine if I have done a 10-year plan with my YouTube channel and 6 months into it, I would have pivoted, I would have changed it, and then I would have had to make another 10-year goal. That would be awful. Could you imagine having to constantly plan things out? Because if you truly want to plan things out, that's what's going to happen. You're going to continuously have to make new plans and new plans and new plans. Or you could go the overall general route. You could try to make a plan, but it's going to be so general, it's so broad that it won't even help you out anyway. So there's really no point to making a plan because it won't really help you, but it will also harm you. It's what I call the planning paradox, where because you're planning things out, you don't have any more brain power and energy to then put it towards actually reaching your goal and actually doing something. So it's really weird that you think that you need to plan things out, and you think that the best actions and the best goals need a plan to reach them, but really, you don't need a plan. And the best thing I could tell you to suggest is at most 1 year ahead of time, and make it a general direction. It's specific enough to where you kind of have an idea of what's going on, but general enough to where you actually have wiggle room in there. You have enough to where if you slightly change, you're still going towards the goal. I wish that someone told me this earlier, because the biggest regret I have with working out is that I didn't start sooner. I do regret all of that time that I spent before starting to work out, watching videos and watching all of this content when I didn't even have a workout plan. I wish that I could go back to my younger self and tell him that at most 5 or 10%, absolute max, of your time should go towards planning. Everything else, the 90%, should be towards action. And you'll find that you actually get experience. And you get experience by taking action. Only with experience do you learn what you need to actually get to achieve your goal. Whenever I made my first video, I had zero experience. So even though I had planned things out, what I want to say, what I'm going to do, it was a shit video because I didn't have any knowledge. I didn't have skills. If I had the knowledge and experience that I have now, then that video would have actually turned out pretty good. But the only way I got the experience that I have now is because I spent a solid year uploading videos daily just to get the knowledge and experience I have now. So if you truly want to achieve your goal and you're ambitious, but procrastination is just holding you back, you will make more progress by just stopping planning and start doing. And if you want my personal help in starting that doing, I do procrastination coaching. If you want to get your free consultation, you can click the link in the description.